Hello goat lovers, this is Crystal with Blue Cactus Dairy Goats. What started with 4 chickens and 2 goats quickly grew into a lifestyle. So we moved, got more land, and of course, more goats. Follow our adventures as we grow our herd, our food, and our family. We always get a lot of questions around breeding time, who we're breeding to who and why we made that decision. It's a very complicated question actually, and would take a very long time to answer, a lot of years of learning, but we thought we would just give you guys a little bit of an insight as to what our herd family tree looks like. That way you guys can get a better idea as to some of the choices we've made and with the retention and the bloodlines that we're keeping in our herd. So first we have Lucky. His dad is Lenny, who we no longer have, but his mom is Lacey. So Lacey here, Lucky's mom, is a 4-star milker and one of our foundation does. She's an awesome doe. She makes a lot of milk, she holds herself up very well, and we want to keep her in our line. So she is one of our foundation does. Little bit is out of Lacey, and she is a 5-star milker. So she's an awesome milker, has great conformation as well, really good doe that we decided to retain. This is Lily, who her dad is Champ and her mom is Lacey. She is a gorgeous doe. I love this doe. And she has the potential, when she earns her milk star, she will be a 5-star milker as well. Here we have Lodi, this little pill. Her sire is Everest, and her dam is Lily, which makes Lacey her grandma. She's a pretty girl. Ornery, but pretty. Look at her standing. Up next we have Merle. Merle's dad is Lucky, and his mom is May. So this is May here. She is a gorgeous doe. Her sire, her father, is Nomeo, who we don't own, and her mother is Obi. Obi is just an absolutely gorgeous doe. She pretty much won every ring she ever walked into, which is where May gets it from. So May she is a permanent grand champion. She has several grand champion wins, several best in breed wins, even a best in show win. So she's a really good solid doe that we like to keep her lines in our herd. So this is Maddie. Lucky is her dad, and May is her mom. So we retained her, full brother, full sister to Merle. I love this doe, but she was not a bottle baby. Watch. And then she doesn't do it. She's pretty ornery though. This is Mayo. She's out of Lucky as well, and May is her mom. So we retain this pretty girl also. Excited about this one. Next is Crazy Champ, who was also not a bottle baby. His dad is Thor, who we no longer have, and his mom is Obi. We were very fortunate enough to be able to purchase Obi, and her last kidding we were able to get Champ out of. So, of course, we kept him. He stinks. And then we have Everest. His dad is Superman, and he's got superior genetics in his lines, and his dam, or his mother, is Elsa. So I don't know if you guys remember, when we purchased Elsa, she was already bred to Superman, and we retained Everest to get some new blood into the herd. New, really good blood into the herd. So here's Elsa. She is Everest's mom. So she's a really good, sturdy, beautiful doe, makes a lot of milk, has really nice teats. So of course, keeping a buck from a really good milking udder with larger teats is always a plus. Not to mention his sire side has really good superior genetics, same type of udders in his herd. So here's Elsa. So Anna here, it's very chunky. But she, if you guys remember, we purchased her with Elsa. They came together. She was potentially bred, but wasn't. We had a lot of issues actually getting her bred until we brought Lucky into the picture. Girl, calm down. Calm down. Anyway, until we brought Lucky into the picture and he was able to make it happen. So we retained a little doe from her, Abilene. Now, Abilene, her dad is Lucky, and her mama is Anna. She's a really, really pretty doe. I'm actually really excited about this kid here. But, bringing back the Lucky and the Lacey. So this here's Sky, aka Big Montana. She is half-sister to Lacey. They both have the same dad. Sky here is a really pretty doe, and we have retained one doeling out of her. This here is Shilly. This is her sire is Champ, and her dam is Sky. She actually, as a junior kid, won Grand Champion and Best in Show. So very, very, very pretty, long-bodied doe. Very good combination with Champ and Sky. And here's Dawn. She's actually one of the favorites from a lot of people. Very gorgeous doe. Her father is Duke, who we no longer have, and her mom's name is Dreams Come True. But we actually sold that doe to buy this ranch to make our dreams come true here. So, ironically, but her great grandma is Obi. Because dreams come true, her mom was Obi. So bringing back the Obi. So Dawn had a full sister from the same breeding, and her name was Daisy. So Daisy had 2 kids. One came out really strong, healthy, awesome, and another one, and didn't look like her mom, and another one looked identical to her mom and was a little bit kind of just slower to get up on her feet. So she rejected the first kid. And so what we do in our herd, we keep with the dam's first initial of their name. Their kids get that letter in their name. So for instance, Lacey, Lucky, Lily, little bit, so forth. So I had to be the mom of this next doe, so we decided to name her Cammy. And here's Cammy. So she is also my baby, but she is also one of the favorites. She, had to take her in. She didn't have a mom. I ended up selling her mom Daisy over it because I just didn't like it. She was really mean. But anyway, she got to be my baby, and we brought her in the house, bottle fed her, did all that good stuff, and would take her out during the day when she was very young so that she could have the interaction with the kids and whatnot with the goats. So that's why this girl's such a sweetheart. Anyway, so we've also, Cammy, actually, her mom was Daisy, but her dad is Lucky. So another relation with Lacey. And of course she's got Obi in there also. So we retained a doe out of Cammy. You gonna stand pretty? And this is Cassie. Her dad is Champ, which is where she gets the moon spots. And her mama is Cammy. So, lots of Obi through this girl. So if you do it right, it's called line breeding. If you mess up, it's called inbreeding. So we do keep our lines close because we want to make sure that we have a lot of those good bloodlines that, you know, the Obi and the Lacey and the May, we want them throughout our animals. So just to give you guys a little bit of an insight how we breed, but also just so you guys also know, and I had to write it down and she wants to eat it, but Obi, there's Champ, Merle, May, Maddie, Mayo, Dawn, Cammy, Shilly, Lily, Lodi, and Cassie. They all have May blood. I'm sorry, Obi blood. And Lacey, there's Maddie, Mayo, Little Bit, Lily, Lodi, Cammy, Cassie, Abilene, Lucky, and Merle, who all have Lacey blood in them. And a lot of those are on both lists here for Obi blood and Lacey blood. Again, we like to keep our lines close. So, just to give you a little insight. So with having Lacey's bloodlines throughout the herd, her best trait is actually her udder and how much she milks. She produces a lot of milk. She's a milk star goat. And Obi, she's just a show-winning, exceptional conformation. Of course, an udder is included in that. But, you know, she has that conformation that brings out in the rest of the goats. So those are the two things, and that's why those are two really big bloodlines that we like to keep in our herd. Thank you guys for watching. I know I didn't explain a lot of things, but I hope it gave you just a little bit of insight as to what we're doing in our herd. And we'll see you guys next time. Okay, bye.